Alright, this is going to start off a little funky. It's just graphing. A little bit of graphing calculator use. If you can, do it with me. And then it's going to get kind of easy. I think you'll like how easy this section is. It's just solving using inverse operations. And you already know what inverse operations are. So let's get through page 1. It says, when solving quadratics, you learn that the number of real solutions depends on the values of the equation, with different equations, 0, 1, 2 real solutions. So sometimes you can have more than one, and sometimes you can have less than one solution. It depends on how many times those graphs intersect. And we'll talk about that soon. How many real solutions does a square root equation have? In this exploration, we'll investigate graphically the number of real solutions for different square root equations. All right. You can graph two sides of the equation as separate functions. That's how we've been doing it. And find solutions. A solution is an x value where they cross. So if you look here, we're going to graph the left side, which is square root of x minus 3, compared to the right side, which is 2. And then it tells you, and I'm going to show you that I set my window as it said. It said set your window from -4 to 16. And -2 to 8, and I'm going to show you that I have both those equations in there. All right, 2 and rad 3. All right, so let's graph this before we look down. So you can see there's my line at 2, and then I have, so here's my line at 2. Let's go ahead and kind of graph something that looks like that. 1, 2, right here. All right, and then I have a solution. So let's see where this guy touches. It looks like he starts at 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see where they actually intersect. If I make a good guess at this, it's like 4, 5, 6, maybe 7-ish. So I plug in 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. It's definitely going to be 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. When I get to 7, there's going to be some sort of solution right there. All right. So how many solutions does it have? It has 1. We know because they intersect. All right, they intersect at that one spot right there, one solution, and you know that's at x equals 7. Cool. Now we're going to change it. So I'm just going to change, it looks like I'm going to change this y2 from 2 to -1. So let's go in there. Change that using the negative at the bottom, and we'll graph that one as well. And there's the -1, and it doesn't look like they have a solution at all, do they? So we're going to say here's a quick graph, right? There's a line here, and we'll just draw a quick graph. They never intersect, so no solution. All right. So, assuming that we know solutions are where they cross, I've kind of set up a different calculator. I brought 2 home with me so I can show you these equations. So let's look at it. I've put them all in already so I can kind of, you can see that, let's go down here. You can see these first 2 are the first 2 up here, right? There's these 2 right here. So we'll go down here and let's go ahead and move over and just unhighlight those all the way down. All right, I think we're good. Unhighlight that one as well. So the only 2 highlighted, those are the only ones that are going to graph, the ones you see highlighted in this case, those 2, which is this first equation. If we graph it, we'll see if there's a solution. Looks like no solution. Oh, but I can see what they're going to do. Can you see it? Can you see what's going to happen? Right? There might be a way to get more than one solution. Do you see that? Because of the curve of the arc. If we slice that just right, let's see what they do. Let's go to this next one. So let's turn this guy off right here. We'll turn that guy off and turn this guy on right there. See what happens here. So there's my original graph again, and oh wow. Wow, it looks like there's going to be 2 solutions. I'm actually going to change my window a little bit and take a look. Let's give it a max of 20. I didn't change the window on this guy, so that should do it for me. And we'll see if it crosses again. And there's 1. And sure enough, there's 2. Let's change that negative window to -2 or something. We'll look one more time. And we can see it crosses once there and once up there. There's 2 solutions. That's kind of interesting. Alright, and then we're going to go here. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to unhighlight this guy right here. right? We're going to highlight this guy right here. Let's graph one more time, see what happens. There's our first one, which is strong right through that one. So that's one solution. Come over here and we'll test these guys. I might have to type something else in, but I might have those in here. Let's see. So, you know what? Let me look if I got these down here. We got 2x plus 3. Do we? Do I have a 2x minus 3 on here? No, but I do have, oh, there it is, right down there. So we'll turn this guy on. We'll go up here, turn this guy off, and I think that's what we need to graph right there, those two. You can kind of see it. Let's graph that, see what happens. That's probably the 2x minus, and there's rad x. It looks like they cross once. All right. And, oh, I left one on there. Hold on! Alright. And, there's no solutions. Look, I think my wife's downstairs, so I'm going to leave this guy for you to check out. I think you're getting the gist, and I'll try to show this on the beginning of the next video. See you guys soon.